Hi there. It's Sharon, and we're just trying to get through this whole COVID-19. Gonna try and get in a good workout today in my basement. So, sorry we can't be together, but hopefully you will get a great workout. And we're practicing, obviously, social distancing with nobody here. And today's class, we're going to do a bar-like class. So the majority of the exercises will be done standing, and you can have a chair for support or some type of object for support. And we always want to make sure that we have great posture. So you want to pull those bellies in. You don't want that anterior tilt. You don't want a major posterior tilt, but you want that neutral spine. So belly in, and you want the chest lifted, ears in line with the shoulders, hips, knees, and ankles. So we're gonna start with a deep Pilates breath. So you're gonna take that deep breath in, inhale, and exhale, good. Take that deep breath in, good posture, focusing on core control as well. And this time we're gonna take it into a bit of a squat. So you're gonna sit that booty back, thighs together, and then inhale nice and big, exhale, making sure the knees are over those ankles, very good. Let's do one more of these, and then we're gonna incorporate a little bit of a knee lift here. So we're gonna take it into a squat, and this time as we rise up, lift one leg, come on down, and lift the other leg. So every time you're on one leg, you have to work the core, you have to work your balance. So we're kind of getting those little muscle fibers going to get us into that mode of core control, balance, as well as warming up that body. It's so important to warm up the body, then we'll stretch, and then we'll really focus on key muscles, and then we'll do our cool down and stretch once again. So important. All right, so let's do a few more of these. Every time you lift those knees, pull those bellies in. And then we're gonna take it to a little squat with a side kick, warming up those outer thighs, hips. So here we go, one more each side knee lifts. That's it. Now take it down, bring it out. Take it down, other side. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. When you bring those arms out to the side, bring those palms up, squeezing the back of the arms. Those are your tricep muscles. So even though we don't have any weights today, we are going to work those muscles, whether it's with resistance of our own body or isometrically contracting. So when you extend those arms out and squeeze, that's a form of isometric contraction, squeezing and holding. Very good. Let's do one more each way. Bam. Bam. Good job. Now we're going to take it to a wide plie stance. So the hips and knees are wide, a wide base, and you want to make sure the knees stay over those ankles. Very good. Belly's in. And when you come down, you're pushing the booty back, but you want to bring that core in and keep that chest lifted. That's it. And come up, squeeze the tush and push those hips outward. So let's bring those arms into it. Still warming up that body, but like getting into those inner thighs, pushing that booty back. And then lift all the way overhead. As we lift overhead, we're engaging more muscles. The more muscles you engage, the more you're going to heat up that body. 5 more, 4, 3, 2. Now stay here, and we're gonna drive those elbows into your sides, squeezing those shoulder blades down the body. That's it. So reach up. So we're isometrically contracting top of the thighs, inner thighs, booty, squeezing those shoulder blades down the body, warming up those back muscles as we feel the heat in those thighs. 4 more. Driving those elbows into the side bend, pulling those shoulder blades down and back. And let's pulse it here. So drive those elbows in, pulsing, bellies in, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the hands on the shoulder or the thighs, and then slowly come up. And we're gonna bring those heels together to first position plie. And so you're gonna open and close. So your hands are just relaxing at your sides. I want you to draw those shoulders back, good. Now bring those arms at 90 degrees, and we're gonna just pivot out, warming up those rotator cuff muscles. Very good, good posture. Again, wanna watch that pelvis, making sure that we have that neutral spine. You're not overly arching. You want to kind of tuck it in if you do. Many people do have that overarch or major anterior tilt in the back, and you don't want to do that when you're doing bar-like exercises. Let's do 3 more, 2, and here, let's pulse it, pulse. You're gonna find with bar-like moves, we do a lot of small movements. Yep, and those small movements really build up, and you can really start to feel it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those toes together, inner thighs together. Let's draw those shoulders up and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more time, backwards. Now rolling those shoulders forward. 2 and 3. Bringing the right arm across. Looking over that right shoulder. Opening the heart and take a look over that left shoulder. And then bring that right arm behind you, reaching down the spine, and you can assist with the opposite hand, pulling it down, pulling those bellies in, try not to arch the back knee, lift overhead, and switch sides. Deep breath in, very good. Now reaching up, and we're gonna do a little back bend. So you're gonna back bend and come up. Now, if this is too much with that long lever, you can place your hands behind the low back, opening up, looking toward the sky, and up, very good. 2 more of these, look upward. 1 more. Great for the spine. Trying to go a little bit deeper. You don't want to feel pain down the legs. And come on up. Very good. So warming up that back. Now let's go ahead and open up those legs one more time. And we're going to pivot forward into a flat back. Good. And what I want you to do is just take that right hand and we're going to slide down. Yep. And you're going to put a gaze upward toward the ceiling. Yeah. Pulling that belly in. And then slide it up. Again, flat back, come down, and then slide that left hand down, gazes up. Feel that nice little stretch through the side body as well as the back of the thigh. And come up. Very good. Now shake out those legs, shake out those arms. And so if you have your chair nearby, you can use it for support, or you can try and engage the core and work balance, but some days we have better balance than other days. So we can all appreciate that. So first position plie, the heels are together, toes are out. You're engaging those inner thighs. Again, good posture, watch that pelvis. And we're gonna start with just again, from our warm up, our first position plie. And we're gonna add on to this. So let's take those arms up parallel to the floor, like we're little birdies. Good posture, chest is lifted, everything's in alignment. That's it. Now, let's take it down, holding this position, and then take it down a little bit deeper, maintaining that good position, and just come halfway up. So we're gonna go down and halfway up. So we're not coming all the way up and releasing. All right, makes it a little bit more challenging. We're gonna do 4 more of these, 3, so down and halfway up. Last one. Now let's pulse it. Again, those little tiny moves. Just pulse and drawing those shoulders down, pulsing the arms in. Very good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to come into releve. That just means on the balls of the feet. You can grab that chair if you need to. And once you find your balance, belly's in, reach the one arm out, and then if you can release the chair, release the chair. Very good. And then to make it even more challenging, go ahead and bring the hands overhead. And here we're going to do a little pulse. Again, those small movements add up. And we're going to do 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Making cactus arms. And let's do little butterflies with those thighs. And you're pulsing those arms behind you, squeezing those shoulder blades together. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding it here. Now reach the right arm up, cinch in on the right side. So you're bringing the right hip to the right elbow, trying to maintain that releve, so on the balls of the feet. If it's too much, you can always bring the feet down. You can always hang on to that chair. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's pulse it again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Bringing the left elbow to left hip, cinching in that waistline. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Another set of 8 pulses. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to come down a little bit deeper and then just halfway up. Down, halfway up. Down, halfway up. Down, you got this. Squeeze those shoulder blades down the body. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last set of pulses. 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those heels down. You're going to bring that right heel to the booty. Belly's in. Gently push the foot into the hand. And then relax and bring the heel a little bit closer to the booty. Shake out that right leg. Let's do the left. Go ahead and reach for that left ankle. Pull in that belly. Gently push the foot into the hand. Then relax and bring the heel a little bit closer to that booty. Good job. Shake that out. All right, let's bring that now to our 4th position plie, wide plie. Belly's in. Make sure you have that neutral spine. Very good. This time we're going to come down, we're going to cross those arms and then drive those elbows back behind you, up and back. Good. Again, working those back muscles, postural back muscles. Chloe's crying. She wants to go outside. So squeeze. Now, what's also important is keep that chest up. Even though you're bringing those arms down, you don't want to pull down. You want to keep that chest lifted up and squeeze. 5 more. Keep those knees over those ankles. 4. There comes Chloe. 3. She's getting bored. 2. And 1. Now, take it down. Find that position. We're going to isometrically contract. You're going to reach those arms out. So as you isometrically contract, you're going to shift the hip to the right and then shift to the left. Shift to the right, shift to the left. Shift, bring that booty down into the side, down into the side. That's it. Shift it right, shift it left. One more time. Right and left. Bring it to center now. Now you're going to reach the right arm up, reach that right heel up, and then drive that arm down. Lift, lower, lift, lower. That's it. So isometrically contracting once again, lifting and lowering, bringing that calf and shoulder. 2 more. Bam. Now keep it lifted and give me 8 pulses. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release that heel. Other side. Lift, lower. Lift that heel and reach. 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 5, 4. You got this. 3, 2. Keep that lifted. Pulse at 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Bringing those arms to field goal pose. Now you're going to take it down and halfway up again. Remember, we don't want to release. We want to keep that tension on those muscles. Don't come all the way up. Squeeze the chest, squeeze the back. Squeeze the chest, squeeze the back. 5 more. 4, you got this. 3, 2, and pulse it here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now reaching it back out. Extend those arms. Come up on the balls of the feet. If you need to reach for that chair, you got that chair. We're in releve. Hold it here. If you can release the chair, that's great. Now, we're gonna bring our arms into a heart. If you can, this makes it a little harder. Otherwise, just bring one arm overhead and grab onto that chair. So we're gonna pulse it here. We're gonna do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding it here. Now, take the arms out in front of you. Good. And this time with the thumbs extended out, you're gonna do little butterflies, squeezing those shoulder blades behind you. That's good. Again, if you can only do one arm, that's fine for balance, or you can do both. 4 more butterflies. 3, 2, 1 more. And give me 8 more pulses. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bring it all the way down. Release it. Push those hips out. Inhale, exhale. So as you rise up, you're really squeezing those buttes, pushing the hips forward. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to take it down and we're going to go into the figure 4. You coming with the right foot to the left leg. You can use the chair for support. So you're going to come down and again, you can grab the chair, come into your figure 4. Down into your plie, figure 4. Plie, figure 4. Plie, or you don't need the chair. If you've got good balance, work that balance. 4 more. 3, 2, now hold it here, and again, you can hold that chair. So you're gonna open and then close. So it's little clamshells as you're standing, opening the hip and closing. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, belly's in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now take that right leg behind you into a curtsy and then kick it out. Curtsy, kick it out. Curtsy, kick it out. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Little pulses here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you can take that chair, bring it to the other side. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side, where we're going to go into our plie and into that figure 4. Plie, figure 4. Again, if you've got good balance and you don't need the chair, you don't need to move the chair. You can do it without the chair. 4 more of these. 3, 2, 1 more, and we've got our clamshells. And again, if you've got good balance, both hands overhead and open and close. Otherwise, you can reach for that chair. 5, my balance is better on one side than the other. 2 more. 1 more, bringing it to the curtsy and kick. Curtsy, kick. When you're curtsying, you're getting into that right hip. That's it. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and take it back and give me 8 pulses. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Let's do a little stretch for that hip. So you're going to bring the right leg over the left. You're just going to pivot forward, feel the back of the hamstring, and then shoot that left hip out, getting into that hip. Come on up. Bring the right leg behind, pivot forward and shooting the right hip out, feeling that stretch in the hip. Come up, shake it on out, and now we're gonna hit the back side of the body. So with your chair, depending on the height of your chair, normally the chairs, this is a high back chair, so it's a little higher than what I'd like. But the whole idea here is to make sure you have that flat back. You don't wanna tuck the back or arch too much. You want that flat back. So finding that flat back, you're gonna pull those abs in, plant that right foot down, bring that left toe behind you. So you're gonna lift and lower. You're gonna squeeze that booty. That's it. Full range of motion, pulling those abs in, squeezing that tush. Lift and squeeze. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, you got this. 4, isolation of that right glute. 2 more, and then we're gonna pulse it here, 16 pulses. Breathe. So we got 6 more, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now externally rotate the hip, knee, and then you're gonna drive that knee to that left elbow, press it back. Inhale and exhale. As you press it back, bring that heel to the opposite wall. Cinch in that waistline and squeeze. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then just pulse it back. 2, 3, squeeze. Last 8, press through that glute. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now extend again, point that toe. We're gonna do arrowhead. So you're gonna bring it across, lift, and then bring it across to the other side. So the more you reach across, you're gonna get through that side body. When you lift up, that's when you activate that gluteus maximus, that big booty muscle. Lift and lower. So you're getting through those side body muscles, the core, as well as that booty. You'll also feel that standing leg, your support leg. Guess what that's doing? That's doing that isometric contraction. Okay, we've got 1 more. Very good. Now, lift it up. You're gonna bend that front knee as you pull that left toe to the back of the right heel and then extend back and squeeze. Bend, extend. So you're getting the quad of that right leg, booty of the left side. Inhale, exhale. 4 more, 4 more. Squeeze. 3, 2, you got this. And 1, feeling the booty. So walk it forward. Let's take the left leg over the right thigh, sit it back. That's it, till you feel a nice stretch in that left hip and you can kind of elevate and rotate. Feel that yummy, yummy stretch. And then shake that out. Let's do the other side. We're gonna stretch it because that was doing a lot of work as it was stabilizing that side. And shake that side out, and guess what? We got the other side. All right, so lengthen through the spine, flat backs. Bring that right toe out, and you're gonna lift, squeezing the right side. Square off those hips, squeeze, squeeze. That's it, inhale, exhale, keeping those bellies in nice and tight. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and pulse it here, pulse it. Squeezing that tush. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Externally rotate, drive that knee to the elbow on that right side, cinch in that waistline and press back. Cinch it in, press. Cinch it in, press. That's it. 5 to go. 4, you got it. 3, 2, and pulse, pulse, pulse. 8 to go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, and 1. Extend it out, point that toe, bring it across, lift, and all the way to the other side. Lift, cross it over, lift, other side. So our arrowheads, full range of motion. Inhale, exhale, breathe through it. 3 to go. Bring it across, up, over. Number 2. One more. Lift, cross, lift, over. Now you're going to bend that left knee as you bring that right toe to the back of the heel. Press it out. Bring it in. Press it out. Squeeze. Squeeze. 5 more. Press. Now that left leg's really feeling it as well as the right. 2 more. Last one. Good. Walk it forward. Bring that right heel across that left thigh and go ahead and rock it out. You can lift tall and do it or sit back, wherever you're going to feel the most stretch. Everybody's body is different. Shake it out, other side. That's it. Feel that stretch. Again, move it. Excellent. And shake it on out. Very good. All right, so let's go ahead and take it to the mat so that we can go ahead and feel more booty work on our mat. So we're gonna start by coming down to the mat to our backs. So you're gonna roll back, bring that core in. We're gonna continue to work that booty by bringing those heels close, about foot and a half away from the booty. You're gonna bring the inner soles of the feet together, the knees together. Palms are gonna be up because you don't wanna be pressing into the mat. So you're gonna first find out where your spine is. So you're gonna, let's do a little bit of what we call pelvic, anterior, posterior tilt and find that neutral spine. So posterior tilt, you're pressing the low back into the earth, you're pulling the abs in. Anterior, you're arching the back, and you don't want this big space. You want to bring it down to almost where there's almost a marble underneath the low back. Good. And when you do a bridge, you're gonna find that the first movement is that posterior tilt and then lifting up, squeezing those glutes. So you're gonna focus on, when you do your bridges, we're gonna just first kind of work through the spine, articulate the spine, but we're gonna be using those lower extremities, the glutes, the hamstrings to lift. Okay, as you roll down, you wanna try and bring it down 1 vertebrae at a time. So what's great about the bridge is you're working through the pelvic floor, you're working the core, you're articulating the spine, and you're obviously using those gluteals and hamstrings to lift. So you're pressing into all 4 corners of the feet as you lift, and then lower down nice and slow. That's it. Lift, squeezing the tush, and lowering down 1 vertebrae at a time. Let's do 3 more of these. Pull it in, 2 more. And you wanna feel those glutes lifting you up. And now the last one, you're gonna hold it here. Now with this hold, we're gonna do little pulses, pulsing into those, firing those glute muscles as you pulse. Trying to keep those knees together first. We're gonna hit different areas of that butte. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, you're gonna squeeze those knees together and you're gonna open and close. When you open those thighs and close, maintaining that bridge, you're gonna get into those inner and outer thighs. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Now let's spiral walk the feet about hip width apart and walk the heels in just a little bit closer to the booty, just a little. And we're gonna do what's called marching. So you're gonna lift one leg, hold it. So you're supporting yourself, feeling that right glute and hamstring firing, and then lower down, lifting the right and feeling that. Really embrace that core. Don't press down in the mat, just kind of make the lower extremities do the work and release. And now let's Do it for a 1-2 count, 1, 2. Other side, so you're marching. Try to keep those hips square when you're marching. Belly's in. Good. Now, we're gonna lift, march that left leg, and you're gonna press that heel to the opposite side. Pull in and press and squeeze that booty. Pull in, press, in, press. Keep that core strong. Squeeze, squeeze. So the right side again is isometrically contracting as you are pressing, working that left glute. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now extend that leg up and you're going to pulse the right side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the left leg. Now the right leg, you're going to march and you're going to press through. So now that left side is stabilizing, squeezing that left glute as you pull and press on that right side. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend that right leg, feel that stretch, and then you're going to pulse that left side. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. We're not done yet. Let's walk those feet as wide as your mat. This time externally rotate those feet. So your feet are going to be pointing outward. And so we're going to get into those gluteus medius, the side of the booty. And we're going to use the arms this time. You're going to lower the spine, lower the arms, and then lift and squeeze. And really push those hips to the sky. Lower down, articulating the spine, and then squeeze. That's it. Inhale, exhale. By using the arms in this movement, you're also not forcing yourself to push down with those arms. Good. And it's also allowing you to articulate the spine. Most people, when they lift their arms overhead, they arch their back, and you're almost doing the opposite movement as you're putting one vertebrae down at a time. Now, let's bring those arms out, hold it, and we're gonna pulse down, pulse the booty as you pulse those arms down, squeezing those abs as well as those booties. It's almost like doing an 100 with a bridge. 8 more. 7, squeeze that tush. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower everything down, bring those arms overhead, and then bring them out to the side, and we're gonna go ahead and windshield wiper the knees to one side and the other, giving it a little bit of a break. That's it. We're gonna incorporate a little bit of core work, and then we're gonna go and work the back chain of the muscles on the other side. So let's windshield wiper one more time each way. Bring it to center. Now, to incorporate that core a little bit more, we're gonna fire by bringing those knees to 90. You're gonna lift the head, neck, and shoulders, pulling that belly in. You can support the head, and you're just bringing the hands right behind the skull, and you're opening those elbows, and it's just to support that and those neck muscles. So pull those bellies in. Now, you're gonna extend that left leg and right arm, bring it in, and then extend the right leg, left arm, pulling those bellies in, keeping that neutral spine. You know, the low back is almost to the mat. You don't want to like press into the mat. You just don't want that low back to lift up. You don't want to go into an arch with an anterior tilt here. That's it. Nice strong core, nice strong back, alternating arms and legs. Good. Let's do one more each side. This is a stabilizing exercise for that core. The next stabilizing exercise we're going to do is we're going to start here, and you're just going to bring that left toe down and then the right. Okay, belly's in, pulling the belly in. You don't want it to poof up. And then let's go ahead and incorporate opposite arms, opposite legs. This is our dead bug. That's it. And if you want to add on, make it a little harder, you can extend long limbs. The longer the limbs, the harder it is. So if bent arms, bent legs works for you best, that's fine. And then the last movement we're going to do for this stabilizing core exercise is what we call a beetle. And that beetle is taking the right hand to the left ankle and then switching. Switch. So it's almost like a bicycle, but like your dead bug, you're kind of opening and alternating. Yep, a little bit different. We got little critters in our house, I guess, from all kinds of dead bugs to beetles. Springtime, I guess we're gonna start to see it. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Now bring it back to 90. Support your neck once again. And let's go ahead and just extend one knee and then the other, pulling those abs in. That's it. And if you feel it in your back, then you can extend upward. Some of us have back issues, others don't. So you want to feel it in the core, not the back. Now you can take it to a full bicycle here. It's where you rotate side to side. And you're not tugging on the neck. You're just letting the head rest into the hands as you're rotating. And you want to work through the core. 8 more. 7, 6, 5. They say the bicycle hits all areas of that core. Is one of the most effective core exercises you can do, as long as you don't have herniated discs. You don't want to do much core twisting. So go ahead and pull the knees in, let the head rest onto the mat, and just rock it side to side, giving yourself a nice little massage. And then we're going to go to the posterior part of our body, which is our back side. So you're going to roll to your backs. And, you know, because we're doing a lot of booty work, we're going to start here with the booty work. So you're just going to cross those arms and you're going to rest the forehead into the back of the hands. And I want you to take, so let's take the left hand and leave it on the floor. Take the right hand behind the low back. So I want you to lift the right leg, and I don't want you to put too much of an arch. Again, you just want that natural arch in the back. And you want to lift, squeezing that booty, okay? So you don't want to arch too much. You want to push the pelvis into the floor, lifting, feeling that left glute fire. Let's do 8 more. 7, 6, 5. So this is really isolating. It's hard to put back movement into it when you're in this position, which is great. Now you're going to lift, and you're going to bring that leg out to the right, back to center, and down. Lift, out, back, down. Lift, out, back, down. 2 more. 1 more. Lift, out, back, down, and then give me 10 pulses. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Release. Switch sides. Lift and lower. Squeezing that left gluteal. That's it. And you can even feel that erector spinae over that left side firing whenever you lift that leg as well. Squeeze. Squeeze. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to lift, bring it to the left, center, down. Lift to the left, center, down, lift, left, center, down. So you're kicking that leg out to the left, back, and down. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. And then we're going to press it up 10 times, squeezing that glute. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now let's extend the arms, extend those legs. So getting that full back chain, we're going to take the right arm up, left leg up, holding it. Keep the neck in alignment, lower down. Other side, lift and lower. So we're getting the whole back side of the body, including that butte. We like working the butte, especially with summer coming around the corner. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 1 more time. And then let's lift both arms and legs and swim it out. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the tongue. Slide those hands into your shoulders, and you're going to slowly come up, pressing the hips into the floor. This is a great back extension. You want to keep that mobility in your back. And then slowly peel down Exhale down. And then press into the hands one more time. And you're also doing a nice little job on those triceps. We're gonna hit those triceps next. And peel down. Now widen the knees, big toes together, push it to your child's pose. So for most folks who have healthy backs, it's important to do extension and flexion of the spine. So we just did extension. Now this is a form of flexion, so it's always good to do opposing, fire opposing muscle groups as long as everything's healthy. All right, so now we're gonna work those tricep muscles. So you're gonna get into your push-up pose, and you can walk the hands in on the inside of the mat, and you can either stay on your knees, keeping that flat back, or you can come up into a high push-up. So we're gonna do a little ladder, and we're gonna start with 8 push-ups, and then take it down to 6, 4, and 2. So we're gonna really hit those triceps, chest, and shoulders. So come into your push-up position, whatever it is. Come on down for 8. Good form. You don't want to lead with the chin. That's it. 4 more. Breathe through it. 2 more. 1 to go. Good job. Come to the knees and push it back. Now we're going to hit that core in between. Did I mention that? So you're going to pivot forward, and we're going to go into our low plank. And we're just gonna hold it for 15 seconds. So low plank, you can just bring your bellies up, pull them in, keep the knees on, or the full plank, you don't wanna put an arch in the back, and you don't wanna push that booty up. You wanna keep your back as flat as possible, core tight. We've got 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, bellies to the earth. Nice extension of the back, pressing the hips to the floor. Peel down, and let's take it to our next set, which is 6. Again, on the knees or on up. Here we go. Take it down for 6. Don't lead with the chin. All the way down as far as you can go. 3 more. 2. 1 more. Bring the knees to the mat. Push it to your child's pose. Take that deep breath in. Come to your low plank, forearms to the earth, and then either lift and keep the knees on the mat or lift all the way up. Do not arch through the back, and breathe through it. Bellies in. We're toward the end of the workout, so I like to do low planks at the end just to really embrace that core. 3, 2, 1, bellies to the earth. Nice back extension. You should do back extensions every day. Again, you want to be healthy with that back, but it's actually good for herniated discs as long as you're following your physical therapist's education on that. Push it back, and then find that push-up. We're doing 4 here. Again, either on the knees or up. Take it to 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it back. And our low plank. So find that low plank, just 15 seconds for me. Your low plank, pull those bellies in, focus on your breath, relax the shoulders. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, bellies to the earth, back extension, peel down. And we've got 2 push-ups now, just 2. These are our last set of push-ups, finding your push-up position. 1 and 2, push it back. And then we have our last low plank. So pivot forward, hold your low plank, 15 seconds. Again, knees can be on or keep it lifted. Have that strong back, bellies in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bellies to the earth. And go ahead and arch through first, starting with that Sphinx, and really focus on driving those shoulder blades back. Lifting up, peeling down. Wide knees, push it back. Nice job. My booty's in the way. And then let's go to all fours here. Okay, so now we're doing our little cool down. We're gonna do cat-cows. You're gonna round the chin, tuck it in, round the back, push the mat away from you, and then go ahead and arch and open up the heart. Breathe through it. Exhale, round the spine, push the mat away, and then open the heart one more time. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Good job. Now let's go ahead and take that right hand, rotate it. We did some push-ups and things of that nature. So we want to get a nice stretch through there, and then other side, rotate it. Good job. And then go ahead and walk the hands in towards you and extend those legs out in front of you. Shake them out, lift up tall, bring the hands behind you, and walk those fingertips together as you open up the chest, shoulders. We're gonna do a little gaze upward. Good. And then walk the hands in towards you so you're nice and tall. You're gonna bring your right arm in front, left arm underneath, crisscross, and you're gonna drive the elbows forward as you bring the shoulders back. Stretching out that upper back area. We did do a lot of work on our upper back posture muscles. And then you're gonna open up and switch sides. Driving the elbows forward, driving the shoulders back. Open it up, place the right hand into the mat, reaching up, keeping the sit bones into the earth, up and over. Coming back, take that left hand behind you, and you can reach with that right hand just to kind of stretch, get a nice little stretch for those triceps. And then take that left hand into the earth, reaching up and over, keeping the sit bones into the earth. Come on up, bring that right hand behind you, reach for it. Yay, feel that nice stretch. Then reaching upward, good, forward fold, try and keep that back flat, reach forward, back flat, and then slowly bow down to the pose. Round up one vertebrae at a time. Bringing the shoulders to the ears and then releasing. 2 more times, lift up and release that tension. 1 more time, up and release. Shake everything on out and make it a wonderful day, and hopefully we will be seeing you very, very soon. Thank you. Make it a great day.